Welcome to Haircolor Confessional. I'm Angela.
I'm Christine.
And we're going to tell you all the fun stuff we did this last week.
Okay, so let's recap.
We're going to recap.
We came back from Mexico, 9 a.m. DFW, and everything was, solid ice. And we get down the highway, and everything's bumper to bumper because everybody's been cooped up all week long because of this winter blast.
We're like, hey, and I guess nobody's working today, so, it was Friday morning.
Yeah. But hey, our tire was filled with air.
Thank God.
Yep.
Christine's stepdad.
Yep, Tony.
Went and filled it up. Thanks, Tony. Went and filled it up while we were gone, so when we got back, we were able to get in the car and take off. Meanwhile, I was supposed to work. Okay, so it was snowed in, so we had to actually stay in Cancun an extra couple of days.
Right.
But
heaven forbid.
Heaven forbid. Anyway, but I had a full day Thursday at work and Friday, so I had to reschedule my Thursday to Friday.
And my clients weren't coming in Thursday and Friday, so I just moved everybody to Saturday.
Yeah.
So when we came in on Friday, Angela here had to work.
I had to go to work. Okay, so let's just back that up. We got back into DFW at what was that? 9 a.m. So we had to get up in Mexico at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So I had like maybe 2 hours of sleep. I didn't really sleep on the plane at all. Got back home, unpacked, and I'm kind of like, when I travel, I have to take everything out of my suitcase. I have to wash that. I can't not wash that stuff. So I did all that, and then I had to go to work. So by the time I get to work, I'm a little delirious, and I
stayed home.
Yeah, Christine got to stay home. She was smart.
I washed all my clothes.
She was smart. I should have totally rescheduled these clients, but I always do this to myself. I always do it thinking I can do it. I'll be fine. So anyway, I have an older client who came in for a color, and a side note. Anytime I ever had a lecture class in school, high school or college, I would fall asleep. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. If you were talking for more than 5 minutes and I don't have to respond, I'm gonna fall asleep. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So what happened with your client?
So I put the color on her hair and she starts talking to me, and I don't even know honestly can't remember the story she was telling me. But I literally...
Because you had like 2 hours of sleep.
I literally start nodding off while she's talking to me, and I think, okay, I got to get up and I got to walk around. Okay, so I did that, and then her color timer went off. I took her to rinse her out. We're hairstylists, by the way. I went to rinse her out, and I'm like literally rinsing her hair, and the nozzle flies out of my hand. Okay, this has never happened to me. I've been doing hair for a really long time. It's never happened to me.
And this happened to me a lot.
It came up, usually when it comes up, it goes straight to the ceiling or the wall.
Yeah.
This came up and straight on her face. Like, I swear.
Oh my gosh, so you drenched her.
This lady thought I waterboarded her, okay? So anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I immediately put the towel on her face, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
You are drenched. I just gave you a bath.
Anyway. She survived, but I felt so bad.
You gave her a full service.
And of course, when something like that happens, the first thing I do is I laugh because I can't help it. I'm like,
what can you do? You can't cry. You just drenched your client from head to toe.
I'm so sorry.
Right. Not only did you color her hair, you gave her a bath as well.
She got a color. And actually, when I checked her out, I go, "There's no charge for the extra bath." She did laugh about that. She was like, "Yes, thank you for waterboarding me."
Right.
Anyway,
it is a little bit embarrassing because we've been doing hair for so long.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh my gosh. You think it's second nature, right? But
no.
I mean, that nozzle just gets with the water pressure, it just goes crazy.
You have to pay attention.
Yeah.
And when you're very tired, you should not be at work.
No, gosh, no, you're crazy, girlfriend.
So this weekend, that was the recap of Cancun, and this weekend we had another busy weekend.
Right.
We started off with
Alliance for Children.
Alliance for Children on Saturday.
So I volunteered on Friday to get it all set up for the event. There's over 500 women. It's a women's luncheon. We do 7 rounds of bingo, and it is just so much fun. But there's so much preparation.
Tell a little bit about Alliance for Children.
So Alliance for Children is the advocate for children. They are the advocacy for Tarrant County. and they play such a big role in Tarrant County. And so I got involved being an empty nester, and I just decided, hey, I need to contribute. And so, had a friend that said, hey, you want to be on the committee? And I just was naive about it and said, okay. But anyways, it's a really good organization.
It's a great fundraiser. It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
We do bingo. We get to do a silent auction. We get to do a live auction.
Yes.
They give us drinks, like free drinks,
Right?
all
I know.
morning. We're like,
Lunch
it's 10
was
a.m., have a drink.
We had maybe way too many drinks.
They feed us.
Right, you get table prizes. Of course,
yeah.
we didn't win anything this year. We didn't even win a bingo.
We didn't even win one bingo.
I know. I was a little disappointed, but
Yeah.
next year.
Okay, so Christine has been doing this for how many years?
About 6 years.
About 6 years. I've gone 3 years. This is my third year to go. But Christine has a client that could give her like a little bit of a background on actually what Alliance for Children does. So tell them what your client said about the children that we are donating money to.
So there's so many different things that Alliance for Children does. So when let me give you an example. The police get called and they have somebody that's a child that's been abused. Mm-hmm. So they would contact Alliance for Children. Alliance for Children would do an investigation, and then they would proceed on to what's best for that child. And so from that point on, then they go through a series of classes, and then after they get done with their therapy, then they end up going to Back the Blue. There is a room makeover that they can get involved with.
That's pretty cool.
There's Back to School, and there's a Christmas Connection that they do. So there's so many different things that they do within that nonprofit organization that we raise money for, that people really don't know about.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty good, and it's for Tarrant County.
Yeah, Alliance for Children. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we raise a lot of money, and I think it benefits the kids.
Yeah.
So it's a good cause.
Yeah, and then so then Sunday, was it Sunday?
No,
Saturday.
we ended up doing Hope
Saturday
Center
night.
Autism, and it was actually at Twilight.
The Twilight Lounge.
And they were doing a gumbo contest. And
it was like a combo.
Right.
It was like a gumbo contest.
And then the Hope Center Autism.
And then the Hope Center for Autism had like a fundraiser over there.
Right.
And so there was like 21 different gumbos. Okay.
Right. There was a lot.
Okay. So my goal was to try every one of those gumbos. I didn't eat. I ate breakfast, and I was like, okay, I had breakfast at the thing that we went to, and then I was like, all right, gumbo, here we go. 2 bites of each gumbo, and I'm gonna go all the way down. And there was, I think I did like
there were so
17.
many people that I had never seen it so crowded. I've never seen that many people at Twilight, which was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
And the gumbo
And apparently
was amazing.
that happens every year. And
Yeah.
so,
Especially for the gumbo contest.
right?
Yeah, everybody
I maybe
comes
had 2 because there were so many people.
Yeah.
But I mean, the judges had to taste it all, and then it was open up to the public, and I got 2.
No, I stood in line. I was like, I'm doing this.
So did you go to every single
Yes.
one? Oh my gosh. And
Until I
what
got
was your
full.
favorite? Because I heard 4 was really good.
4 and
but
11.
21.
And I don't think I had 21.
Or 20. 21.
20.
Yeah.
20. Yeah. 11 and 4. Yeah, they were really good.
Oh my gosh.
They were amazing. And I'm glad I didn't eat anything else there because they have really good Cajun food like at the Twilight Lounge.
Right.
But I didn't want to wait in line for that, so.
But I think Hope Center Autism, I think they raised like $1,400.
Oh yeah, they did a great.
So they did a really good job,
Yeah.
and I think everybody benefits.
And it was Mardi Gras themed, so we had
Right.
like
So you
the
got to buy beads, you got to buy bakeries, she
Yeah.
was selling cookies. They were doing masks.
Yeah.
They were doing all
Speaking
kinds
of
fun
Mardi
stuff.
Gras themes, Christine plays a little game on her phone, and apparently it's Mardi Gras
It's
time
called
right now.
June's Journey. and you get blue ribbons.
Okay, so tell them about your game, Christine.
Oh my gosh, it's a like hide and seek game. So I mean, you get on there, and I have my timer set right for 7 p.m. because I got to get my I've got to get my coffees out, right? And we
she
have cocktails.
set a timer to play her game.
I know. I got 300 blue ribbons today. It was great. Is it happy hour yet? Cheers.
She's like, wait a minute, I didn't give them coffee this morning. I'm like, what? Like, we were literally in Cancun, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And she says, my people on my game. And I'm like, you're playing a game? Like, every day we're in Cancun?
And if I don't serve my coffees, I'll get kicked off the team.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a competitive team.
And so Christine will do very well in the metaverse, whereas I will totally lose my mind and not make it in the metaverse.
Right? I'm like, build my village. Serving coffee.
I'm going to be like, Christine, come out of your house now.
Right? You literally can play for hours and hours and hours. But I have learned that if you serve coffee, you get blue ribbons.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, stop. So, the next event we went to was Sunday. We went to
Colton McBride.
The Colton McBride benefit for suicide awareness.
Sunday Fun Day.
It was Sunday Fun Day, and they have been doing this for a while. So
it's down in the stockyards, and it is basically for suicide prevention, and they do it once a year, and all these singers get on stage, and they sing their little hearts out. They do a silent auction, and they do a live auction, and it's for a really good cause.
Yeah.
And, of course, we got to see our favorite Rob.
Rob Redwine, everybody.
Woot, woot.
That's really why we went. No.
Yeah.
Of course, to support the Colton McBride Foundation, but mainly to see Rob Redwine.
Yeah. So when we go to these, events, we don't really know what we're getting into until we get there, and then we're like, oh, this is suicide prevention.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great cause. It's been going on for 14 years.
Yeah.
Where have I been?
Right.
I guess under a rock.
I actually went last year. But the cool thing about all these events that we go to is usually we walk in thinking we might not know anybody, and we always know somebody. And it was really cool. Like, we just paid to get in, and we happened to know somebody that had a table, so we got to sit with them, and that was pretty awesome.
Right. And then we got to see Rob on stage.
Yeah. Really good performances that day. It was awesome.
It was a really good. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, we had a great weekend.
We were there for about 3 hours, and then we were like, can we go home now?
Well, yeah, because we had a busy weekend. And we
had
always
3 events this past weekend.
Yeah. And we always say, we'll just go for an hour.
Nah.
That never happens.
No.
Well, 3 hours later, we're like, maybe we should go home. We do
like
have to
Coco
work
Bongo.
eventually. So.
I know. We just have such a good time.
Yeah, we do. We have a great time. Okay, so tell me about what product you brought today, Christine.
Mystery product.
She brought a mystery product. I don't even know what it is.
Yes, it's a hair product that somebody gave to me. Hint, hint.
Oh, I gave it to her.
All right. Moroccan oil. And this is dry shampoo. And there is a brown tint for brunettes. So I'm kind of digging this stuff. It's got a great fragrance, 6 to 8 inches, wherever that is, right? And you spray it on your roots. Okay, you got to have dirty hair. And you spray it on the roots, and you brush through it because it does get a little hazy yeah. So let me show you. Okay, so I'm shaking it up because that's what the instructions say. You shake it, and then you spray it on your roots. Oh! Right?
Yeah. There we go.
All right. Does it look white?
No.
No?
It looks great.
Really? Oh, and then you're supposed to brush, right? And then it's supposed to give you this glowing sensation.
Oh, it is shiny, yes.
All right. There you go. That's my product.
So I was sold this product by one of our reps that comes into the salon, and all I saw with it was that it was a Moroccan oil dry shampoo. And when I got it in my stuff, there was one for dark hair and one for light hair, and I'm like, oh, well, I can't use the dark hair one. So I gave it to her to try. I have not actually tried the light hair one, but I love Moroccan oil, the smell of all their products.
Yeah, it's refreshing.
But I'm really glad you like it.
It's not sticky. Yeah, it's a really good product.
So they do have it for light hair too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
But I haven't tried it.
Thumbs up.
Okay, so what's crazy is we did not talk about what products we were going to bring to each other. It was going to be a surprise.
It's a surprise.
But I also brought a dry shampoo. And this is Living Proof Dry Shampoo.
Oh, and I haven't tried that one.
It's Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. So it softens, puts shine, and then I'm not going to spray this on my hair because I just did my hair today, so I don't need it. But let me just tell you.
I see how you are.
This weekend, I did my hair Friday evening before. No, I did it Saturday morning. And then I used this for Saturday evening, and I used it for Sunday morning and Sunday evening. And I just did my hair this morning, and what's today, Monday? So yeah, it would probably have lasted longer than that. So, but I love it. Living Proof, Perfect Hair Day, Dry Shampoo. And it's pretty awesome.
Well, I can't wait to try that one.
I know. Okay, so, oh, she's wanting another present.
I mean, anything to get free product.
Right. All right, so you guys, that's all we have to talk about. And we are going to say thank you so much for listening to us and watching. And we just want to say you can find us on Instagram, Haircolor Confessional, or YouTube, Haircolor Confessional, or Facebook, Haircolor Confessional.
Yes.
Or you can email us.
Yes, Haircolor Confessional.
At
gmail.com.
There you go. And then next weekend we are going to the Foodie Philanthropy event, and we will tell you all about it.
We're going to be at Rise. I'm so super excited to eat souffles.
Souffles. Okay. We'll see. I don't know. But this is Haircolor Confessional, and I'm Angela.
I'm Christine.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.